Good morning, guys. Welcome to my day 102 of me creating good daily habits. You can also implement simple things into your daily routine so you can improve in areas that you like, whether it's health and well-being, your family, your relationship, such as cleaning up the house, doing more cooking. Try to be present and try to appreciate your loved ones around you, right? I've been doing it. This morning I'm waking up and putting in my morning exercise. So I'm doing yoga. I'm on day 18 of the yoga 30-day movement with Cassandra. Let's get on to it. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It's been a great weather out here in Melbourne. Let's go.
Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through a 10-minute stretch that is really focusing on full body flexibility. So I'm not using any props for this practice. However, if you have a block at home, you might want to have it somewhere close by just in case you need it. This is also day 18 of the 30-day morning yoga movement. If you're new here, I would love for you to join us for the entire 30-day challenge. It's totally free. Just click the link down below to get all the information and to sign up. But you can also just do this class on its own if you'd like. Those of you who've been following along with me since the beginning, great job on making it to day 18. And let's begin in a wide-legged child's pose. So focusing on flexibility through inner thighs and inner groin. Big toes together, knees as far as you would like them to go. As you reach your hips towards your heels, walk the hands out. And just let your upper body melt down to the floor. And every day we use a different affirmation to set the intention for the rest of the day. And today the affirmation we'll be working with is joy is my birthright. Joy is my birthright. So how can you find joy in this practice and in the rest of your day, regardless of what comes up and what it is that you need to do? How would your day go if you made joy a priority? Take one more full deep breath. And walk your hands in. We'll just lift up, tabletop pose. Lifting up onto hands and knees, palms under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And keep your elbows nice and straight. We're just going to isolate the right hip. So you can kick your right heel up and start to make some big circles with that right knee. And really as big as you can get them, just getting a little bit of motion here. You'll need to squeeze into the glutes a little bit. Try not to lean too far to the left or to bend your left elbow. Take one more full big circle. And then we'll step into a low lunge. So the right foot goes forward in between the palms. Just come up high onto the fingertips. Press your hips forward and down. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. And back toes can curl under. Lift your back knee off the mat. Warrior two. Spin your back foot parallel to the short edge of your mat and push into the feet in order to rise up. Sinking and pressing the hips down low, squeezing that knee open. Keep your legs the same. Just reverse your arms. Left hand down, right arm up. Big side body stretch. Let's come back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Bring your back toes in so you're not quite as wide. You can reach your right arm as far out as it can go and then go ahead and drop it down. Left arm up. I love to do triangle pose in the morning. It really is a wonderful full body stretch. Try to expand in all directions. Roll your left shoulder back. And now stretch your left arm alongside the ear, getting even deeper into it. Look down to the mat. Bend into your right knee. Easy twist. Lift the right arm up. stacking one shoulder over the other. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps back to meet the left. And first downward dog, just stretch it out here. Pressing back through your heels, lengthening out through your arms. And we'll take a vinyasa. Inhale to plank pose. Lower your push-up all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Use back strength to lift up. Keep your elbows bent. Exhale to release and just tabletop pose, hands and knees. Realign so that you have your palms under your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Straighten everything and then find some hip circles, the left leg. So you're tracing the knee so it opens up wide, forward and down. Maybe repeating your affirmation a few times so it really anchors in for the rest of the day. Joy is my birthright. And we'll step low lunge. Left foot forward between the hands. Come up onto the fingertips. Open up through your heart. Tuck the back toes under. Lift your back knee off the mat. Warrior two. So spin your right heel parallel to the shorter edge of your mat as you open up through your arms. And you're trying to get that front thigh almost parallel to the floor as it squeezes open. And then reverse. Right hand down. Left arm up. Side body stretch. Great pose for flexibility. Let's come back. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Bring your back toes in so you're not quite as wide. Left arm extends as far as it can go out before dropping down. Triangle pose. So don't worry about whether or not your hand is touching the floor. Instead, see if you can get a big side body stretch and roll your right shoulder back as you expand. Start to look down to the mat. Reach the bicep along the ear as you stretch the fingertips forward. Easy twist. Bend into that front knee. Right hand down. Lift the back heel up. Left arm up. Downward facing dog. Left hand down. Left foot back. Vinyasa. Inhaling plank pose. Exhale. Maybe hover halfway. Upward facing dog, big or back bend, downward facing dog. So going a tiny bit deeper, our last standing flow, reach your right leg up to the sky, bend your knee, open up your hip. And we're gonna come to warrior two. So just where we were before, right leg forward, back heel spins in. And this time let's find extended side angle, right forearm to your thigh, reach your left arm up and over. And we're really just here to transition. So get a big stretch and then just bring your left hand to your hip and look down towards the floor. You might need to bring your back foot in a couple inches. We're coming into our half moon pose. Right hand comes down to the mat in front of you, about a foot or so in front of your right foot. And then kick up from that left leg, balancing on the right. And maybe the left arm extends up to the sky. So big stretch, opening up. And we'll just fold forward at the top of the mat, ragdoll pose. Bend both knees generously. Hold onto the elbows. And let's find downward dog from here. Plant the palms, step the feet back. We'll go right away to the other side. Left leg up, bend your knee, open up your hip. Step it through. Warrior two, back foot grounds down. Push into the feet as you move. Extended side angle, right arm extending up and over. This is your transition, so you can bring your right hand to your hip. Start to look down to the floor. Bring your back foot in a little closer to make this easier. Left hand down, and then kick up. Half moon pose. Right arm stretches up towards the sky. So you're trying to stack right shoulder over the left, right hip over the left. Squeezing it in. fold forward at the top of the mat. And instead of going to down dog, bend your knees and come all the way to take a seat. Before we close, let's finish with shoelace pose or cow face pose. So you're going to cross right knee, stacking it over your left, bringing your heels close in. And maybe you just hang out holding here, or if you'd like, you can fold down. 3 to 5 breaths here. Let's push the hands into the floor, curl back up, straighten your legs out in front of you. We'll go to the other side. This time left knee stacks on top of the right one. Keeping your heels in, and maybe just work the pose from here. There's already a lot going on. Or fold to get a bit more sensation through the outer hips. Coming back up. Put your legs out in front of you. Maybe shake it out a little bit. And come to take a seat. Close your eyes once you've settled here. Lengthen out through your spine, hands at your heart. Connecting to the intention you're setting for the day. Joy is my birthright. And we'll close with a cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Namaste.
Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this morning of practice with.
Thank you once again, Cassandra, for a wonderful Sunday yoga stretch. It's great. I love the moon pose. It got me stumbling. My flexibility, just staying on my feet was kind of hard. I love it. Thank you so much once again. I really appreciate it. My joy is my birthright. So I'm going to try and enjoy that. I'm going to be out doing my hour cycling this morning. But first, let's get on to our 5 minutes abs.